what for you? What happened? Mohbad said, Baba, I don't want to go. Baba, I don't want to go. Don't worry. He said, no, you have to go. What happened? He said, Baba, no problem. Baba, no problem. Baba, I just don't want to go. He now said, you have to go. He forced him to make sure his name was there. He said he didn't know the thing was so strong to the extent that when
Mr. Joseph, okay, what you're saying,
yeah,
look, you have to understand that Mohbad confided in this guy. What did you call him again? Sorry. Olo. Okay. He confided in him, and he said that he himself came out to do an interview under the phrase. You have to go and listen to that interview.
Yes.
And I feel, Magbo, and I feel that all the things that Mohbad told him, all those things got back to Iyabo Ojo, and Iyabo Ojo related it back to Mohbad's girlfriend.
Yeah. No.
Man, calm down. I will land. Mohbad, I wish he seeked for asylum before he left London. They would have given him for free. But what has happened is, this boy must have been given a protection in fake. They must have told him, don't worry, come back. Because there's already a plan for him to be taken out. He's the only one that did not. No.
Ezra. Yes.
Let's allow him to just make a point.
Joseph will not allow person to talk. I don't know why you're just doing like this.
Joseph, go ahead.
Why are you distracting people?
I'm not distracting.
For 2 minutes so that somebody else can speak. But yeah, go on. Mr. We don't let you speak for 2 minutes so that he just release what's on his mind.
The way they buy more, we all understand is something like they plan. Do you understand me? It's something like they plan. All those Kookabu story, they bully him in London, they bully him, blah, blah, blah. Those are Kookabu story. Do you understand me? The mistake this young man made is to trust his wife. I'm still saying it. Do you understand me? It's not plan to trust your wife. Excuse me. But you have to check her first before trusting her. That is the mistake. Because listen, let's go back to the Genesis.
What offense did the woman offend this word?
Listen, sir.
Let him finish talking now. He has his time. Let him finish.
If you have a problem with your record label, listen. If you have a problem with your record label, go and check everybody. Check the life of Chris Daniel. Check the life of all of them that have little problem with their record label. It's only God that made them to stand. Do you understand me? Most of them today, you don't even hear of them. But all these things those things are the things that you people were saying that, oh, Naira stopped him for going to show. Naira doing this, Naira doing that. But this guy was even playing his own music on stage. Today, Charlie Poppy cannot play his own music, except the only music that he can play is the one, the music that he do after when he leave the record label. Do you understand me? So these things have rules. But we label this Naira as a bad person without even hearing from him. You understand me? And these people, this group that this woman belonged to, which is the Wumi. You understand me? This group, those people that advise him to leave the record label, those people that advise him, oh, this Naira is stopping you. Naira is doing this. Let me tell you one thing. Take it or leave it. If this guy was still with Naira, nothing would have happened to him. Do you understand me? They will not have this chance to do this to him. But they know if this guy is still in a Naira record label, they will not have this chance. But they cook all those industry gold and all of that. These people you people respect so much. Those are the people that cook these things from this boy's head. Then they take it from the record label. They make him and his boss to become enemy. Do you understand me? So if we need justice for this, and I am still saying it, we should not say Zlatan is a friend to Mo, or Bella is a friend to Mo, or Wumi is a lover, as as a loving wife to Mo. No. We should see all of them as strangers and treat them as such. You understand me? 75 hours before Ikpai, they have to arrest all of them fresh and give them a murder case. You understand me? Charge them a by case. With only that we will see the truth. You will see that this.
I agree. They will have to arrest everybody. Everybody's the suspect, except that. I agree.
Who's supposed to take that step?
Who's supposed to take this step? Is it not the police?
The police are supposed to do that.
But the police,
Okay,
they give wrong information to the police.
No.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes,
Iyabo Ojo give wrong information because Iyabo Ojo and Toto Dike, they were in those people were in the front line, right? You understand me?
When did Iyabo Ojo come into the matter?
Excuse me now. After 3 days, is it not after 3 days?
What happened after 3 before he came into the matter?
Listen now, because even before she came in, she was already chatting the bully into death. Have you not seen all those videos? Even before she came in, she was already chatting. Even when she listen, let me ask you a question.
Okay.
When she went to that house, excuse me,
what happened that made
Joseph,
what is no?
Joseph,
Let me ask. I will ask a question.
When she went
Let
to
me
answer
put
you,
his point
I will
across before you ask him a question. Calm down.
Joseph,
You've asked the question. Let him answer you first.
When Iyabo Ojo and Toto Dike went to that house, do you want to tell me that? Then they tell him all this story that there was a doctor, there was a nurse, there was that, there was this, there was an argument in the club, then fight from the club to the house, in the car, blah, 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 according to the plan boy. Do you want to tell me that they didn't tell Iyabo Ojo the story?
Yes,
Why did she keep this story?
To be kind
Excuse me. Why did she keep this story apart and begin to drag the people who were not even in Nigeria? Just to make us face the wrong direction.
Now your analysis, I'm not accepting.
Are you there?
You know why?
Please, just I want to ask if Natural wants. Natural, are you there? Do you want to talk? Because I think they said somebody else is requesting. If anybody's not.
Yeah, please, can you ask me a question, Joseph?
Okay, Natural, you want to go down or do you have anything to say? Because if you don't, then I'll wait. The person can wait. I'm just asking.
No, let me drop a question.
Okay.
All right. Things I wanted to say, they just make me to forget.
No, but you can say it now. Why don't you speak first now? Say what you want to say.
You slept and woke up again.
You can just say now. You can say, you can talk. It's fine. You talk and then after that you can drop. It's okay. Go on. Mr. Wee, let her talk because she's not spoken. You know what I mean? Let her talk. Mr. Joseph.
No, I said something before you came in.
Okay. So you want to drop or you want to...
Let me just drop this figure out.
Okay, all right. Okay.
Madam, Egbon. Hello.
Joseph, go ahead. Joseph, we are hearing you.
Joseph,
the analysis you are making now, you didn't go to the grassroots and the root of what happened. Why did Iyabo Ojo came into the picture? Mohbad was buried. And there was a noise all over the country. Yeah, Mohbad ku, wọ́n pa Mohbad, wọ́n ṣe gbá, wọ́n ṣàwo, wọ́n ṣe kó bá jásùn, wọ́n pa ni o. Before you know, everybody was shouting.
Noise, and who was bringing out all those videos?
It's the people of the country, all Mohbad supporters.
That was Iyabo Ojo.
Not Iyabo. No. The noise that was making Iyabo Ojo.
From Iyabo Ojo. I heard about the bully.
You heard from Iyabo Ojo. Iyabo Ojo has a voice. Yes, he has a voice. He has a voice. But the people have been shouting. That was what made him came out. Àwọn gbọ́dọ̀ sí bẹ́yẹn. Wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ sí. Wọ́n ti lọ sí. Bàbá ẹ̀ ti gbowó. Yeah.
When she went there and she had a different story, why didn't she tell us about the different stories she had there?
What different story?
Okay, the story was the fight in the car, and there was a little fight and argument in the club, and also they invite a nurse from the Cotonou, 2 nurses as that. Why did Iyabo Ojo tell us the story? Why did she tell the story?
They said to drop you. They said you're just... When you talk, we if you drop, you can say you
Don't drop Joseph. Don't drop Joseph.
No, I wouldn't. I'm just joking. I'm just reading the comments.
Joseph, even though you're supporting Yabojo and stuff, she has taken us to a certain direction. And let me tell you, it wasn't in Yabojo that made him get exhumed. Lagos State was not looking for trouble. A lot of people had seen that picture of how his neck was bent. And people felt like, oh my God, now. How could they have done that to a Nigerian? I'm just saying, it's not Iyabo Ojo that got Mohbad exhumed. Forget about that. What she did was to distract us and carry us in a certain direction that now we're trying to come back from it right now. Because the things she done, she came out later to say camera wanta, camera orinule. There's some things that look truth.
No. I didn't accept that. No. Iyabo Ojo was, when somebody came and said there's somebody that has next compound told him that his camera saw everything that is happened inside. Iyabo Ojo now came out that you say Mohbad died inside. The camera outside can see what is happening inside. This is what I hate.
Okay.
He only asked questions.
We all let it.
He said
not just
in
you.
the house.
She said
inside the house.
Mohbad
Camera outside.
She now said
inside the house.
Mr. Joseph,
It was
Ojo said that. She said Mohbad died in the house. She said that.
No.
Mr. Joseph, don't argue that. Mr. Joseph,
No. I will argue.
No, because anybody who has the recording, please play it. She wasn't playing. She made that statement.
He was referring to what she was referring to. What said.
She confirmed
she wasn't referring to what the neighbors said.
Mohbad died. Now she was very affirmative. She said Mohbad died in the house. It was an affirmative statement. Very affirmative.
The cameras would not.
Also in the house. Look, he said inside the house. Inside the house. Not just in the house. He said, how can you outside see what happened inside the house? Because Mohbad died inside the house.
Because
that's what she said.
All right, can we go Joseph, let's leave the about you. Let's go back to this recording that just came out about Zlatan not wanted to be recorded. And that speaks a lot. For someone you call your friend, and I always tell people, Kosento Lariwadisi, Kosento Makokoku, Kosenti Umugatumaku, or Pai. But you have to know that a lot of people have pied in this case. Even the first police that was in charge of this case has pied.
What is killing them? What is buying them?
Now you go know, because it seems you just ready to. But what I want to say is, let me tell you what happened to him. Obviously, I think he was pushing some wrong buttons, and he was automatically deployed to the east. And you have to understand how Nigeria works.
Okay.
I don't know if he was doing the
right. I want to ask one question, please. And I want people to answer me this question. Because this is what I was looking at. People are shouting, Wumi. Is that how Wumi? Who is this Wumi? What connection did he have to this extent? That because I'm checking, I'm checking.
Let me answer that.
Wait, no. I just want to ask a question.
One minute, Doc. Let me answer the question. He said, who is this woman? You see, this fight is not about woman anymore. Do you know why? A lot of people have made mistakes. You understand me? Which they think this mistake will cover and nothing will happen. You understand me? But they never think that till today, people will see the mind for these drug sticks. Do you understand me? So the first people who were on the front line of this case, they push a wrong narrative. You understand? They find a way, you know how they do their things, mango in Nigeria. You understand me? But now they are trying, because if they want to bring the justice, they want to bring out the justice, many people will be involved. Do you understand me? Many people will be involved. That is why you see that there is not Wunmi again. It's among those people, both the police and all of that, that the people that already take bribe from this case. You understand me?
Thank you.
So
Now you are talking.
This thing,
Now you are
will involve so many people. So that is why you see that we are fighting. Because it's not Wunmi connection anymore, but it's for those people that have already made their mistakes.
What you just said now, Esa, what you just said now, this is what I was expecting from everybody. Not to be named a single person, which happened to be a lady, a wife, a mother of deceased kid.
Okay. What about being single? Yeah,
that's the emotional blackmail, sir. That's the emotional blackmail, sir.
Are you saying because a woman she can't do evil? Is that what you're trying to say?
Let's go deep. Let's go deep. Let's go deep and make a critical and look for the real justice. Who are the people? Who are the champion behind this?
Joseph, and I know that you're obviously leaning towards one side. But what I want to tell people is, when this case started, please, the only reason I opened this page that you're seeing is because of Mohbad, nothing else. And literally just started posting other stuff. But you need to go back to the beginning of my page. And when they started the coroner inquest, I said it was compromised already. Because even the judge in the coroner inquest, she's a princess from Lagos. And most people don't know that, because I think we just did not, we didn't go towards looking into how this thing was set up. Yes, it was set up by Paparino and Wunmi. But the main issue is the person presiding over it. Calm down. The person presiding it is compromised because she herself is royal. And when you look at the connection of how this has now tied into each other, you have to know that this case is bigger than, as I said, it's bigger than Sam Larry, it's bigger than Naira Marley, it's bigger than anything you actually think in your brain. Wunmi, as a woman, can be familiarized with any man. Any man, whether royal, whether common man, whether just a nobody, she can be a woman. She can do that. So what has happened? I feel drugs is involved, because when you look at how things are happening in Nigeria right now, people are selected. Not a joke. And in as much that we don't want to put people into the picture, when we look at how this case has stalled, and where some people were even not allowed to speak in the inquest, it shows that there's a lot of hands that is beyond me and you. But we want to support our own party based on what we heard. Because whatever you're saying right now is based on what you heard. Nobody was there. But the problem we're having is this guy's spirit is bigger than any of us. Because I always say in my lifetime, I've never seen someone that was being buried and now exhumed. It's not happened. Why has it happened? And then when we start looking at the condition at which he was buried, there was a lot of things hidden. Even his family had something to do with it.
Thank you, sir.
Though the father felt powerless to do anything at a point in time, he felt powerless. But there was a time where the public gave him the power. And that's why we're still not sleeping right now. Because it's this boy that is pushing us to still keep this case going. They don't know what to do with social media. Because social media is the biggest thing that's happened in Nigeria's history to debunk lies and keep records. So for me, I'm looking at a 26-year-old boy. I'm looking at his friends betraying him. This boy was feeding people that was jobless in his house. I still don't know how we may cope with them in that house. Because as a woman, I don't think any woman would want just men or people that another woman gave birth to roaming around her home. And I feel that Okoyo Mohbad Kere, I don't know how to put that in English. Because maybe he didn't expect where Mohbad would get to. I don't know. Okoyo Kere. And because Okoye Kere, she never gave the true love.
Esa. Okoye Kere ló ń tẹ̀lé kiri lọ gbogbo ibi tó ń lọ. Lọ́jọ́ ń sùn sílẹ̀ ẹlẹ́kiri. Lọ́jọ́ ń sùn lọ sùn. Okoye Kere lọ́jọ́ wà for the past 3-4 years.
Joseph, she said she met Mohbad when she was like 16 or 14 or so. Kò sẹ́ni tó máa lóbi gidi. To my former let you go back bimo. Oh, Lulu, we are doctor. Oh, the mama soon look. It's not possible.
Mobayo Kongbe, Chengomisa. Nigeria. No, Teban song pa Nigeria. Anything only sell Nigeria to back concern you. Koloma phone Jawa so what taje. Sheri yen ni ke ma so. Almost 12 years in bimo Nigeria, almost 11 years in bimo. In Nigeria.
No. That is a dysfunctional family.
Confirm.
Joseph, so to be more.
Joseph, do you know your wife is listening to you?
Shoma will kill almost 12 years old there. So
don't say èmi sọ fún nǹkan tí mo rí tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀.
Kò sí nǹkan tí ò ṣẹlẹ̀ lábẹ́ ọ̀run. Everything ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀. Everything repeats itself. But we are now taking ourselves as human beings and including our Gomagba as ènìyàn. Ọmọlúwàbí, ọmọtínúàbí, ọmọlúwàbí. What are your take on the way that Wunmi said she met Mohbad? Are you going to think that you yourself are going to train your own daughter to live that same life?
As I said in Cortenso, Edupé, Ọlọ́run gbé yín débi tẹ́ wà yìí, torí ibi tẹ́ wà, ibi tẹ́mi wà, la ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí. Lèmi àti ṣe sọ pé èmi sọ fún yín pé ibi tí ìṣẹ́ dé, tí ìyà dé, kò ń ṣe 2008, kò ń ṣe 1995, kò ń ṣe 1996 ní Nàìjíríà. Èmi ti rí ọmọ 12 years tó ń gbé pẹ̀lú ọlọ́kùnrin làjà ń wọ ọ̀kadà. Igbó ni làjà máa fi ń jí igbó ló fi ń sùn. Ọmọ tó fẹ́ tán jọ ń gbé 12 years ní ó dà ní orí àdéjọ 13.
Mr. Joseph, let me meet you first. Mr. Joseph, please, because we're online, please, let's not, you remember they just called, I think one of an artist because of, please, let's be sensitive around minors. Please, just move away from that conversation. Please, don't encourage that. Mr. Duke, I think you want to just move on to something else. Please. It's very sensitive.
I was trying to, because I was saying that if he was his own, because
but you see, it's trying to make more incriminating examples. So please,
don't go that way. The main thing is we can also pay to Papa, and we have to understand that. Look,
Daddy Benisa. Ṣé bàbá ọmọkùnrin gan fún rẹ̀ bó ṣe sọ bóun jẹ́ ìyàwó ń tọ́jú ọmọ lójoojúmọ́ ṣé kò rí wọn gbà tán bá bọ̀? Kí ni action ẹ̀? Kí ni reaction ẹ̀? Kí ni impact ẹ̀?
Let me now tell you something.
Let Mr. Wing say something. Let Mr. Wing talk just so we
Mr. Joseph, I want to ask you a question.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Mr. Joseph, why do you believe that Wumi is innocent of this buying case? Is specific about it? Why did you believe
the reason is that
she's innocent?
First, mi ò rí evidence kankan báwọn èèyàn ṣe.
I didn't understand you about that much. You can use English, sir.
Okay. The way people are leaning her, I've not seen one evidence to justify that really he did this. All what they are saying, let's see the evidence. How? What and what? What happened? How did it happen? He was at home with 15.
Do you know if you are sick? Do you know if you are sick? Who is the next to you? Is it your wife or your friends? If you are sick and
my
you're
wife,
married, okay.
My wife is next to.
Excuse me, okay. If your wife they make a repoint or they take you to hospital, then she allow you, your enemy, to buy. Who would people ask? Is it she?
When my wife,
friends? Excuse me.
When that my wife, yeah. Is it what?
Is it your wife or your friends? The people will ask.
The only way this is the only way I can answer the question. When my wife himself knows.
Is she or her friends? Who would people ask? I'm asking you.
What would people ask?
Okay, now let me tell you. Let me put it to you if you don't understand. Let me put it to you if you don't understand. The reason why Wumi and they're supposed to arrest her and other of the rest of the people. You understand me? According to our own statement, that Mohbad said he don't want to go to hospital. Do you understand me? That's
because he doesn't want to go. He doesn't want to go to hospital. He doesn't want.
Now.
No, you did not clarify. Try to clarify the reason why.
First, then you can answer any suru.
Somebody that is already out. Excuse me. Somebody that is already out, and you said the person said he don't want to go to hospital, and you said you love this person. Do you understand me? You say you love this person.
No.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, now. 1 minute, sir. 1 minute. Me, I am that kind of man who supports women. I support women. You understand me? I don't always see fault in women, but the truth need to be told. You understand me? In this case, because we then divert our attention towards Naira Marley and Sam Larry. I'm not saying like Naira Marley and Sam Larry are good people. No. You understand me? But in this case, it's all about Wumi. Because now, Wumi is the one who will gain in this case, not the father of the disease. Do you understand me? She is the one that will gain. Because even sometimes the father don't even know the property this guy have. Did you know that? Do you know that? So, and I believe, excuse me, and
how come as a good father?
No, why you say he's married, living with his wife? Excuse me, he's married, living with his wife.
Married.
Calm down. My support as well. You know what? Yeah. I feel that Wumi herself would not have knowingly want to do what we say she did. We have to look at how men manipulate women. You know, a man can tell you, marry a woman not to sleep with her husband. I don't know if you know that case has happened. But you have to understand that I feel that Wumi could help Nigeria. There's a lot of things that are not open to us right now. And Wumi's background, the way she grew up, how she lived her life, is not her fault. It's the circumstances of how Nigeria
simple
has been. But
Mr. Duke, when you finish you've been wanting to come up, so you speak after Mr. Duke. Okay, right.
Well, my problem is, I feel she needs to be more outspoken in this case. I don't wish her bad. I'm just looking at it. Oh, Billy, you have someone that loved you. You did not lack. Literally did not lack. Mohbad just went to buy a Range Rover. And I was wondering, Talo Mama being Range Rover, is that son and the wife? So for me, it's like she chose her own interest first. And when we want to start looking at our interest, then we have to follow the conversation she had with people. She said, I am not working. Me, kokong. It shows that Mohbad was the only one working. And when you have a man, even though we all want to take side, but when it gets to that point where your son is going to choose another woman over you that you are the mother, and you will not have a say, then the reality come to play. What did this boy? All he had to give now, he gave his life. He actually gave his life. We won't cancel anything. As she was alive, like she sorrow. This boy gave his life. He did. Tó bá yẹ kó ṣe drug ni o. Tó bá yẹ kó ṣe gbogbo nǹkan tó ní kó ṣe o. Ó ṣe cultists, ó ṣe everything. He still did it, and he kept even the DNA they're asking for. I feel like Mohbad was ready to cover her shame. Hey, well, money fair, and I will cover you.
I don't believe that. Please don't go that side.
Joseph,
I don't believe that.
Please,
No,
go
don't
ahead and
go
understand.
there at all.
Yeah, let Mr. Bat talk before he starts arguing. Bat,
Don't go there at all.
Mr.
Why?
Why will you call somebody so?
Okay.
Why will you call somebody so like you?
It's okay. Mr. Bat, Mrs. Bat.
No. Did you prove it? Can you prove it?
Yeah, I'll speak when I'm allowed to speak.
Yeah, please speak. Go ahead. Just thank you.
Yeah. So I've been thinking as well since yesterday when the VDM video came out. And one of the things that came to my mind was that, okay, there were 15 people in that house. Let's minus like 4 people. Those remaining 11, have they disappeared from the surface of the earth? Because, some people knew what happened. Have they disappeared? So why, somebody has to say, if we say minus 4 people, don't want to say anything. How about the other people? The 11 people? Have they disappeared? We can't just, they're human beings that can give evidence. And those other 11 people are walking the streets of Lagos State. So where are they? I don't understand.
To kind of to buttress your point or to help your thoughts. The thing is, in a homicide case, the tendency is, except an extensive or thorough investigation is done, you don't necessarily have suspects who come to give to just willingly just start explaining what happened, because this one with Mohbad's case is really peculiar. And we also take your thoughts to think about the fact that there were 15 in the house and they all have this oath of silence. Like they're not trying to give any cues, or even if they had, it's just, I don't even know what to say. There was one they said that spoke to Bukky J saying, it's not making sense. So if the police would do their job or if there's any influence that can come now that Very Dark Man said he's going on the case, if that is going to bring exposure to the police taking this case serious and doing a proper investigation, I think that would answer your question. Maybe that's where we'll get them to talk. Because, to be honest, it's just a rhetorical question.
Madam AEA,
Yeah.
to be honest, you see those other 11 people, I can assure you that they're walking the streets of Lagos, and I know what I'm talking about.
Yes, that's true, man. That's true.
They are walking the streets of Lagos. So, 1, 2, 3, 4 that we're spotlighting on, they don't want to say anything.
They are all scared, man. They are all scared.
I know.
The
I know.
Nollywood actors.
I listened to what happened yesterday. You know, the VDM interview, the response, and then the voice note that came out tonight. Let's not deceive ourselves. They are all scared, yes. But, you know, we just keep coming out every evening, every night. It's almost 2 o'clock in the morning. These 11 people, balance of 11 people, they are walking the streets of this Lagos. And they just believe that life continues.
Let me tell you something.
My point, please, let me make my point. My point is that the essence of what we're doing here is beyond today. It's beyond today. It's for the future. It is because I believe, I don't know about other people, but for me, I'm trying to be part of this so that these kind of things do not reoccur. And that's what I feel.
Okay.
But for us to be behaving oblivious, that we're just concentrating all our attention on like 4 or 5 people, that we're not facing reality.
Thank you.
Because there are more people that can testify as to what exactly happened. Why they are keeping quiet, and us finding out why they are keeping quiet,
It's simple, man.
is a solution. It's a solution to future occurrences.
You know,
but if we don't find a way, if we just keep on, coming up here 24/7 discussing, but we're not focusing on the prevention of a reoccurrence, which is very obvious to a lot of us, then it's an effort in futility.
Ba, you said it right.
So what I'm trying to say is, I before some people start to attack me, once in a while, it happens, but it's okay. Before 1 or 2 people start to attack me and question my intellect, which I'm very confident about, is that we need to broaden our spectrum. And we also need, if we are very serious, we need to re-strategize. This approach is not working. It's not working.
No, but that is what
they have to arrest all of them. They have to arrest all of them.
Nail it on the head. At the end of the day, we all want good Nigeria. But we have to be, empathy is within. When you think, because most of us, we're just talking about this case, and we've not tried to go back. It's almost 2 years now.
Empathy for who? Sorry. Empathy for who?
No, empathy for human beings. And let me just land. Where we are right now is for the fact that we've been deceiving each other. And even police, not human being, we not only family, Nigerian government in your Luwambe, they are actually raising their own children. And funny enough, they can't choose who their children are going to marry. There was a judge, let me put this here. There was a judge in Lagos that their daughter is their daughter or whoever was murdered by the gateman or Omodo. And we have to understand that when we put people below us, we are actually living the way of the slave masters. And that's what we still do. And women.
What do you mean we're living the way of the slave masters? I don't get that.
Let me not land.
Expand.
Yes. Women raise men. And that is where the disconnection is. A woman will come out and say, hey, I want to get married. I want to have a good husband, God-fearing. But you forget that it's not that woman that raised that man that you're praying for. I don't see men as the main key in this situation. Women raise men. And Mohbad, let's go back to Mohbad, did not see that love from his mother. And he channeled it towards his spouse. And it's going to happen to all of us, whether you like it or not. If you have a boy, they're going to long for a woman that you, as a woman, that understand life, cannot control. And that's the problem. Because we get to a point where the love is shifted from the mother to the spouse. So when we now look at Mohbad's life, Mohbad lived a life that was so loving. It's a lesson for all of us. Friends actually made a mockery of him. All of Jamala, laying but all nothing. Who they sad gone? Because sometimes your friend or your boy wants to do a sleepover or he wants to. Oh, come now. You're not training your boy to be. Sorry if some people don't have boys. You're not training your boy to be a thief. You're not training your boy to be a cultist. In fact, you're training your boy. The joy of a woman in this life is not Gucci. It's a continuation of the life that we're here. When a woman sacrifices her womb to give all her beauty to the offspring that she brings forth, she's a true woman. She's the true gem of what it takes to be a woman. Because it takes a lot. But we're now at a point where Zlatan's parent told him, hello, Sorrow, we love you so much. So are we in the era of just me, myself, alone? Even though you're not going to control that future that your child is going to live. There was a doctor, a girl doctor, prominent in UK. The dad was so proud. They sent her to uni. And then she had this disease by her boyfriend, hepatitis B or whatever they call it. The girl committed suicide. Lórí pé bàbá ẹ̀ ti rán gbogbo, ó ti ná gbogbo owó. In fact, I always imagine that senator that wanted his human part for her daughter, for his daughter, and was ready to sacrifice everybody. In fact, he brought somebody to UK so that they could do that. It could be your child. It could be your, science. And that is why we cannot take Mohbad case lightly. Because ilé ayé yìí, a máa ń yálé ayé gbé ni. I don't know how to express that in English.
The Duke. Sorry to cut you short. The way it happens to a male child, the same way it happens to a female child.
Oh, definitely.
Now, you have. I don't know why I'm echoing.
Somebody's
Mute, but I think that's what's bringing the echo from.
Sorry?
It's from Joseph or something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
So you can talk now, man.
Okay. So the way it happens, and I'm really, I apologize, the Duke, for cutting you short. But the way it happens to a male child is the same way it happens to a female child. A young lady loses her father at a very tender age, like 13, 14 years old, right? She's brought up by her mother. When she starts getting older, she passes puberty, and then she starts dating. She starts looking for a father figure in her life. And sometimes that taints the judgment of that young lady, in that she may now decide to go for a man older than her, for the simple reason that she's looking for a father figure.
Mrs. Baptist, just a minute. So I'm going to drop Mr. Rotimi, Mr. Duke, and the rest. Can you just guys carry on and just moderate nicely, yeah? Thank you. All right.
No, if we don't have people to discuss with, then what's the point?
Yeah, madam.
Don't worry, go on.
Sorry I wanted to say something before. You said those.
I don't want to get into any controversy.
No, not like that.
I feared.
I just want to add my voice to yours. So, the 11 people. To me, the reason why they mute. My Mr. Jules, please now. You are echoing. So the reason why those people mute, to my own understanding, because I believe if you talk, they will say, if you talk, you go to prison. Do you understand me? So you guys should just keep quiet and let we do it, which is those celebrities that went to the house. You understand me? Because if not these people that jack this case, believe me, Mohbad would have received justice for long. You understand me? But because of these people that went there, they tell them to all of you need to keep quiet, and we are going to do this case with whoever that is involved. Because if you say anything, you will be the one that will go in for it. You understand me? And I believe all of them, they are scared. Because those people, they are not just honorary people. So they are celebrities. So I believe nobody would like to talk. You see the way you see the way anybody talk on TikTok or anywhere, they will say, we will sue you, we will do that, we will do this. By the time you want to talk, as you want to bring out a little evidence or truth, you will see them begin to bully you and threaten you with lawsuits.
Let me say something.
Then, you understand?
Let me say something.
So excuse me, sir. I'm still talking. You see VDN today. VDN talk about the DNA. They all call for VDM. They call for VDM because they don't want VDM to talk about things like that. Okay, now I'm asking, if Wumi truly, let's forget that she know that that child is for Mo. Let's just assume like that. Okay, but if truly she love Mo, and the father of Mo said, the only thing that is keeping Mo not to be buried right now is that DNA. Without DNA, there will not be burial. Okay, if you as a wife, you love your husband when he was alive, what will you do to prove everybody wrong? Even if not because of the person that raised the flag, but you just want your husband to be buried. Do you understand me? I think you will do the DNA. But
Okay.
we are hearing different stories for over 2 years now.
Hello, sir.
You understand me?
Please, sir. Hello, sir.
So which kind of a wife do that?
Is it the wife that delayed the deal now, or the father-in-law?
No, not the father. Listen, sir. If you are a wife, you are not supposed to bring any issues or bring any point because of DNA. If they ask you to do a DNA, you just do it if you have nothing to hide. Do you understand me? You will not go for court. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me.
No.
I am still talking.
Is it the one that is delayed the DNA now, or the father-in-law?
Delaying it. She's the
not the one. She's not the one. She's not the one.
She's
the evil as the father. Listen.
Excuse me, sir. You are just a bully. Sorry to say that you are just a bully, because you are not proving any point, because you are just there causing havoc, and this is not making sense. Do you understand me? If you as a wife, you are a wife, you love the family you married to, and you love your husband, and these things happen, then you will not be saying go and bring a letter from Kapatwa, go and bring letter from Chief Justice of State, go and bring letter from America before you can do a DNA. What kind of wife is that?
When did she say that?
Which kind of wife is that?
When did she say that?
DNA, excuse
when
me, if you have a,
when did she say that?
Me, sir.
The father said the father-in-law said no.
She said
no.
it with her mouth in that it has.
No.
Do you understand me?
No.
Oh my God.
No. This is what she said.
Listen to me.
This is what she said.
You know, we all are aware that she was even asking for the court order for a DNA.
Who?
Were you not aware?
My please stop what is this? Stop what is this?
Were you not aware?
The father-in-law said once they do the DNA, they should not announce it. He said it's national TV. And he told him the whole world must know the result of the DNA. And
if the father said, do the DNA and announce it, nothing will happen.
When both of you,
please calm down. We are not doing the DNA for
just the father. We want to be civil. Just calm down, please. Let's go back to the recording we had today. All right? We want to know the connection of Zlatan in this case. And we don't want to bore people out, but we're just taking a side. We have seen someone that has not been outspoken about what happened to his friend. Okay? And I'm looking at this case like, now Zlatan has been called out. He's been called out to come and defend himself. Even the recording that he thought would not come out has been released by someone frantically trying to help himself out of this case. Even though he did bully Mohbad, we all saw it. We all literally saw it. So, what can we say in the fact that Zlatan is also the baby mother of the co-founder of immunization that has not spoken out? We're looking at this girl. We're looking at this girl that has not spoken out, but she's the only living beneficiary of immunization, Mohbad's music. And the only thing is, she's got ties to Zlatan. So we have to try and look at this case holistically. This girl has not spoken out. She's not even made any single comment about her partner in business that died. She's not. So what exactly went wrong in this fact that immobilization was created? Mohbad wanted to go on his own. He hired another manager that was going to separate him from the industrial gods. And then he died. It is very, very deep. This boy, Ofe Japa, in everything that tied him. But now we're blaming the wife, we're blaming the father, we're blaming everybody. But the wife also said industrial gods. And which means there's more to this story than the side that we're taking. Story is long ago. And the fact that all of us want to have one side, Tafemu, it's not about you. It's not about me. It's about the boy that his neck was broken and he was stuffed into a wooden box. And it was buried like that. How about it's your own family that did you like that? We have to understand where Nigeria is right now. No one cares about you. No one actually cares about you. No one loves you. You might think they do. But when you look at the antecedents of how people behave, shock will anybody support anybody. It shows that this life, you have to look behind you. Who's got my back? Mohbad never had anyone that got their back. Let me now tell you a story. Imagine Mohbad was leaving his father and mother, and he said, I was going to go and stay with my friends, sleep over. 11 boys or 15 boys, the one who lay. And then you hear the next day that he died. What are you going to say? Forget about the wife. These are men that women raise. That those women are waiting for those men to take care of them in their old age. Are we saying the women are raising the wrong men? Or raising them in the wrong way? So, bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí máa pinpoint ọ̀rọ̀ lórí ibi tó benefit wa lórí pé a fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀. But base our conversation on the fact that men are marginalized, whether you or me like it. And I always keep saying, women raise men. There's no one that can tell me that their boy is closer to them than their wives. Your son will be closer to your wife or his brother than the husband or the father. So, if women want to continually have good men to marry, then it has to do with generation of women raising good men that are marriable, that are men with integrity, that will stand and will not shake. It is sad that we've moved from the conversation today But I want us to bring us back to that conversation. Zlatan is a man of interest, even though his parents are a minicon, a me at a me. And I think that's what they're doing. Just me and my family alone. Don't say anything.
Zlatan and Bella. Zlatan and Bella. Those people, they are bad friends to Mohbad. Zlatan, if you are listening to me, you are a bad friend to Mohbad. Bella Shimon, I don't know how they call you. Me, I stopped listening to your music for long. Years now. Because when you were in Canada making noise, when you come to town, you are going to do that. So I just knew that there is something that you are hiding. Yes, that's from that time till now. I've never listened to your music. I was a good fan of you before. I don't want to insult you, but you are just an idiot. You are not a good friend at all.
Win.
Excuse me, I'm still talking.
Bush call Zlatan.
Zlatan, and no, I'm not only talking only to Zlatan. I'm talking to the both of them. Oh, Bella. These two people, they know what happened to Mohbad. They get me. You understand me? Because by the time they found out that they see that people are pushing wrong narrative, they just okay, let's keep it that way. Because of why they are they don't really like. Excuse me. We might be together, then I might choose you as a friend, but that doesn't mean you take me as a friend too. Do you understand that? And Mali might choose Zlatan as a friend, but believe me, Zlatan never take Naira Marley as a friend.
You're very correct.
And so they are not friends. And the reason why
now take you back.
Excuse me 1 minute. Sorry to say that. The reason why he kept quiet because he liked the game that they are playing with those people. The way they are trying to damage these people and destroy them. You understand me? He liked it. You understand me? And so I wish maybe it was his friends, real friend. You see Zlatan will come out and tell us what really happened. You understand me? And you will be shocked when he talk because and I believe Zlatan is among people, Zlatan and Bella and his wife and industry god. Is the industry god. Excuse me. Those are the people that advise this guy to leave Malian's record.
Naramali, what did you call he himself? He's not ready for Zlatan to come out. I will go and arrest him. I will petition him, arrest him, drag him to the court, and let them know that he know everything. He even know how Mohbad fine. Hold him very well. Is he more than Nigeria? Let him try and do that. See what people will do.
No.
It's not more than Nigeria now.
No. If you're saying that you cannot just go and arrest somebody without without good point, like you have a good evidence. You understand? So you cannot just go and arrest somebody.
The evidence also you are showing. The evidence has shown the first record now.
No, even if you swear, he will honor your invitation when they invite him. He will honor and he will still not say anything, and you can't force him. You understand me? And you can't force him.
Yes, just let me say that this case is bigger than what we are thinking. It's bigger than the wife. For the wife not to have been indicted till now, it shows you a lot about Nigeria. It shows you a lot. You might not want to think about it. Even the conversation she had in our CTC in the coroner inquest alone says a lot. Even what the police said says a lot. And I feel that until we Nigerians start to sift through what they push out, then the way this case has gone is for it to take almost 2 years for Zlatan to be mentioned. It shows a lot. It shows a lot. Zlatan is a key principle to this case. And now I have a confirmation that they went to eat Amala after. Let me tell you what happened when Zlatan got up. There's a way that things will happen. If you're sitting down, imagine you hear a lion roar behind you. The way that Mohbad got up is the way you will get up. But when something is planned, you already know that voice. And you will get up to arrest the situation so that people don't count you as an enemy. And that's what Zlatan did. He got up in a way that he had to arrest that situation so that it looks like the villain, like the savior. Sorry, not the savior. But if you look at how Mohbad got up, he got up in a sense that there was trouble. No one gets up to face the trouble.
Kò ní rẹra inshallah ẹ mú ti rí àbúǹkọ mú ti aláàgbà kò fẹ́ jẹ́ pé ní kọ́mẹ́ǹtì ẹni náà ni ẹ rí àánú gbà lọ́dọ̀ Ọlọ́run ọ̀nà mo pín nìyẹn wọ́n ní kò rẹra o á rí àánú gbà ẹ já lọ get table water àti green apple wa new month blessing alẹ́ òní mọ́júmọ́ ọ̀la inshallah rahman. New month bless you. Alẹ́ òní mọ́júmọ́ ọ̀la ẹja lọ get table water wa ti green apple. Inshallah. Green apple and table water. Bá a ti wọ́n ṣe ní ẹfẹ́ free ìjọ tí oṣù bá parí. Mọ́júmọ́ oṣù tuntun. Gbogbo apáta láàrin àánúgbà lọ́dún. Inshallah. Kò ní sẹ́kù ẹnìkan nínú wa tádùá rẹ̀ ò ní gbà o. A rí àánúgbà lọ́dọ̀ Ọlọ́run. Inshallah. New month blessing yẹ table water and green apple ni o. Kì í ṣe spiritual pa fún òru méje nìkan la lo spiritual pa fún òru méje la lo fún o. Your husband can use it. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. Kò sẹ́ni tí ò lè lo ètò àdúrà fẹ́ni táníyàn rẹ̀ ò bá dáa. Ẹni táníyàn rẹ̀ ò bá dáa, kò ní kó mọ̀ fún ní ètò àdúrà lò. Ṣùgbọ́n ẹni táníyàn rẹ̀ bá dáa. Aago 11 àbọ̀ náà lábẹ́rẹ̀ àdúrà ní alẹ́ òní mọ́júmọ́ ọ̀la. 11:30. New month blessing. Table water and green apple. Kò sẹ́ni tí ò lè lò. Àwọn kan wà lórí àdúrà tí wọ́n lo àgbọn 4. Àwọn kan lo àgbọn 5. Gbọ́ mi sọ tó yẹ pé ẹlòmíì ra ti ọmọ rẹ̀ 4. Àdékù sáwọn lè rà fún ọmọ 4. Mo ní bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Ṣebí ètò àdúrà ni. Ẹ rà fún gbogbo àwọn tó bá yẹ kẹ́ rà fún. Òun gbàdúrà ó rántí ọmọ rẹ̀. Òun gbàdúrà ó rántí ọkọ rẹ̀. Òun gbàdúrà ó rántí aya rẹ̀. Lọ́wọ́ ṣe alágẹ̀tàn. Allahu Akbar. Kò sẹ́ni tí ò lè lò nínú ètò àdúrà. Ṣebí ètò gbàdúrà sí ni. Gbogbo ẹ̀ pátápátá wọn lè lò mẹ́. Àti pa fún àdúrà ni àti gbogbo tá a ṣàdúrà ṣe kò ṣeré tí wọn lè lò. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni àfọ̀n tá a bá lò kù yẹ any special prayer tá a bá ń ṣe kódà kó ṣe pé nǹkan mi la lò fún ètò àdúrà yẹ ìwọ tó o bá ti lo àwọn bá fún yẹ tán gbé síwájú lórí àdúrà. Wọ́n tó tí ló tẹ̀ wọ́n náà gbé síwájú lórí àdúrà. So ẹja lọ gbìyànjú ẹja lọ get table water àti green apple wa ká darapọ̀ má dùn wà ní òru òní mọ́júmọ́ ọ̀la pẹ̀lú àṣẹ àti agbára ọlọ́wọ́n ọba àdúrà wọ́n gbà. Abba àánú pàdé. Àrí àánú gbà lọ́dọ̀. Abba àánú ọlọ́wọ́n ọba pàdé. Ọ̀rọ̀wọ́ dayọ̀. Àrí àánú gbà. Pẹ̀lú àṣẹ ọlọ́run. Àrí orí gbà. Pẹ̀lú àṣẹ ọlọ́run. Àdúrà wọ́n gbà. Pẹ̀lú àṣẹ ọlọ́run. Àní sí lásán. New month blessing. Aago mọ́kànlá àbọ̀. Àwòrán. Òun la ní ó wáyé o. Ẹ gbọ́ mi sẹ́. Go and get your table water and your green apple. Inshallah. Green apple àti table water ní ẹja lọ get bá ṣe máa ń ṣe ní ìparí oṣù mọ́júmọ́ oṣù tuntun. Can I use? You can use it now. You can use it now. Kódà mi fẹ́ kéèyàn sọ dọ̀la, mi fẹ́ kéèyàn sọ nígbà tí ilẹ̀ bá mọ́. Torí ayé tẹ́ni kọ̀ọ̀kan ti darapọ̀ má dúró àyàtọ̀ síra wọn.
Àyè lágbára jura wọn lọ.
Ẹ má jẹun pé Allahu Akbar kó lágbára jura wọn lọ.
Lágbára jura wọn lọ.
Ayé ó lágbára jura wọn lọ. Ó lágbára jura wọn lọ. Ibi tó ní kálukú ti darapọ̀ má dúró àyàtọ̀ síra wọn. Ìwọ tẹ́mi rẹ̀ ọba ti tú tá bá ti parí àdúrà ní kó lọ lò.
Kí lọ lò.
Mẹ́wàá ṣẹlẹ̀ lórí àdúrà yìí. Mo ti rẹ́ni tó parí àdúrà tán lóru. Ó dẹ̀ gbé àgbọn iṣẹ́ yẹn ẹni iṣẹ́ alágbọ̀nbẹ́yẹ náà ni. Ó dẹ̀ gbé wọ́n gbé sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ tébù àwọn náà wà lórí àdúrà báyìí. Wọ́n gbé sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ tébù nígbà tí ilẹ̀ bá wọ́n dẹ̀ wá àgbọn tì. Wọ́n wá àgbọn tì o. Wọ́n wá àgbọn tì o. Irú Ọlọ́run rí o. So àyè tẹ́ni kọ̀ọ̀kan ti ń darapọ̀ má dùn à ó yàtọ̀ síra. You can use sẹ́msẹ́m kò sí tó burú bẹ́ẹ̀. Yẹ fún new month blessing and your green apple ẹni tó bá tó pé ó lè rí sẹ́mísẹ́mí rà ní ààyè tó wà ń bẹ̀ yẹ kó gbìyànjú kó rà á kò sí tó burú ń bẹ̀ kò sí tó burú ń bẹ̀ ẹ rí àánú gbà lọ́dọ̀ Ọlọ́run gbogbo àwọn tá a bá ti ṣe sàrà àdúrà ẹja ṣe sàrà àdúrà ká tó palẹ̀ àdúrà mọ́ o pẹ̀lú ògo Ọlọ́run àdúrà wọ́n gbà o ẹ rí àánú gbà lọ́dọ̀ Ọlọ́run àbá àánú Ọlọ́run bá pàdé àárí tiwa ṣe o ọ̀rọ̀ wọ́n dayọ̀ ìmọ́lẹ̀ ó tàn àdúrà ó gbà àdélẹ̀ lérí ọ̀rọ̀ wọ́n dayọ̀ àárí àánú gbà ọ̀rọ̀ wọ́n dayọ̀ àárí orí gbà ọ̀rọ̀ wọ́n dayọ̀ àní sí lásán ọ̀rọ̀ wọ́n dayọ̀ àdúrà wọ́n gbà gbogbo àyè tá a bá wà tá a ti darapọ̀ má dùà Ọlọ́run ọba tó ní wá yóò yọ́nú sí wa Ọlọ́run ọba tó ní wá yóò gbàdúrà wa Ọlọ́run ọba tó ní wá yóò ṣàánú wa Ọlọ́run ọba tó ní wá yóò gbàdúrà wa àjèrè àdúrà àjèrè àdúrà àjèrè àdúrà àní sí lásán 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 ọ̀rọ̀ wọ́n dayọ̀ àdúrà wọ́n gbà àdúrà wọ́n gbà pẹ̀lú àṣẹ Ọlọ́run new month blessing ní òru òní mọ́júmọ́ ọ̀la pẹ̀lú àṣẹ Ọlọ́run get it table water rẹ̀ àti green apple ẹni tó bá ń lérí sẹ́mi rà kó rà á ẹ̀ darapọ̀ má dùn à lóru òní mọ́júmọ́ ọ̀la mọ́jú fún ẹrú kò ní rẹ́rà o àdúrà wọ́n gbà àárí àlùfà àárí orípa ọ̀rọ̀ wọ́n dayọ̀ ìmọ́lẹ̀ ó tàn àdúrà ó gbà ìmọ́lẹ̀ ó tàn àdúrà ó gbà ìmọ́lẹ̀ ó tàn àdúrà ó gbà àdèbí tá à ń lọ àdèlẹ̀ lérí ibi tá àdúrà gbàdé kò ní dúró síbẹ̀ yóò tún máa gbà sí àdúrà wọ́n máa gbà sí a máa rí orí gbà orí ńláńlá Ọlọ́run máa ṣe fún wa àrànṣe ńláńlá Ọlọ́run máa ṣe fún wa àánú ńláńlá Ọlọ́run máa ṣe fún wa gbogbo àgbègbè tá a bá wà láti darapọ̀ má dùn ara ọmọ tù wá ara ọmọ tẹ̀ wá ara ò ní ní wá o àrí àlùbà a máa rí ṣe a máa rí jẹ a máa rí mu a máa rí náà a máa rí lò gbogbo àìtẹ́lẹ̀ ọ̀kan bá wà àárọ̀ la wà ní ọ̀sán la wà ní alẹ́ la wà ní òru la wà ní gbogbo àyè tá a bá wà láti darapọ̀ má dùn a pàdé àánú Ọlọ́run gbogbo àyè tá a bá wà láti darapọ̀ má dùn a bá àánú pàdé o ara ọmọ tù wá ara ọmọ tẹ̀ wá ara ò ní ní wá inú wa máa dùn ọkàn wa máa balẹ̀ à ń lékún lóore alekun láàánú alekun ní ayọ̀ alekun ní ìdùnnú alekun ní àgbéga ara òde níwá àdúrà wọ́n gbà yóò gbà lágbàdélẹ̀ àdúrà wọ́n gbà yóò gbà lágbàdélẹ̀ àdúrà wọ́n gbà yóò gbà lágbàdélẹ̀ àárí oore gbà àdúrà wọ́n gbà pẹ̀lú àṣẹ Ọlọ́run 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 àbá ànúpàdé o spiritual power fún yẹn kì í ṣe mímu o inú omi ìwẹ̀ ni mo ní kẹ́ ẹ dá sí o.
Inú omi ìwẹ̀ la máa dá sí.
Torí ẹ mọ̀rítẹ́ nìkan béèrè pé ṣé káwọn ò mu kì í ṣe mímu o inú omi ìwẹ̀ pẹ̀lú àṣẹ Ọlọ́run àbá ànúpàdé pẹ̀lú àṣẹ Ọlọ́run.
Can give it to your leg. Use it in court. So that is like a shock to the
Guys, how can you be bullying somebody for how many months now? And your conscious will be coming.
And you say you are supporting somebody.
Oh, then you support bully.
In fact,
when you are against bully. Oh, they bully your kolo jojumo. Kò dẹ̀ dá ẹ lóhùn kò ṣe kankan. Kí ló fi yàtọ̀ sápàyàn? Kí ló fi yàtọ̀ sáwọn Naira Marley Sam Larry? Ojoojúmọ́. Where is your conscience for crying out loud? Somebody no answer you. They no answer you. Really? Gbogbo ẹ kí mọ́dà fóònù.
Fúlàní tó máa ń dénú gbó. Wọ́n ń kú.
Jẹ́ kó ń wọ̀n ṣáàjà
Tó ń bá ṣàdánù àṣìṣe.
Wọ́n ṣáàjà
Gálíìkì 247 ní gálíìkì ẹnu wọn.